Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on all affordable and drugstore makeup. This is definitely a challenge for me. I have some staple products that I use every single day in my makeup routine, and I'm pretty much using none of those today. So this is a look I came up with. If you would like to see how I did it, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start off with primer. This is Manna Kadar Runway Ready Face Primer. This reminds me of the Smashbox Photo Finish. It's the same type of consistency. It's like really jelly-like, so it fills in your pores. So we're just gonna apply that to just my T-zone area, because this is where my pores are a little bit bigger and this is where I get oily. So these primers are really good for controlling your oil. I've never used this before. I just like had it in my drawer, so I'm really excited to see how that works. And now I'm gonna go in with Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This foundation kind of reminds me of like Clinique's 2-in-1 or 3-in-1 foundation. It's super full coverage, so they say it's almost like it's your own, like it's foundation and concealer mixed into one. So it's super full coverage. This is like probably one of the best full coverage foundations from a drugstore. It really does last all day. I need to pull my hair back. This foundation is really pretty. It's really full coverage. It's got like a nice like satin finish to it. It's not like too matte, but not really dewy. Dewy. I don't know, I kind of feel like that primer is like making the foundation slip a little bit. It's like not really gripping on to my skin. And now I'm going in with my Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser from Maybelline. And I'm gonna apply that under my eyes, really brighten up my eyes. Chin, cupid's bow, forehead, and prime my eyelids with that. And then blend it out with my beauty blender. A good way to see if a like primer or foundation is a good one is layering products on top of it. Sometimes different formulas won't blend well together, so it just like picks it up off of your skin instead of like blending it into your skin. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can kind of see like what I'm talking about when I'm saying that like the formulas don't mesh really well together. So like, you can kind of see like on my nose area, there's like a little bit of redness, and like on my cheek area, it's like picking up off of my skin a little bit instead of like really like setting on my skin. It's like lifting off when I'm applying more products. So that's kind of annoying, but what are we gonna do? We gotta keep going, right? Okay. I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. And this is the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm gonna use this to contour. I've never done this either, so I'm kind of worried. Anything in there? Oh shit. All right. So dark. I'm really scared about this right now. So I'm gonna take my Morphe G40. This is what I always use to blend out my contour with. And let's see how this goes. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm gonna take my beauty blender instead. Holy shit. It's a little better. See how this would be a really good concealer because that is so pigmented. Right, it's not bad, it's blending. Wow, that like scared me so much right when I started that. Okay, it's not good. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, not terrible. I still feel like I have like dark circles under my eyes though. I don't know, this is starting rough, you guys. I'm sorry. Maybe my skin just doesn't like drugstore brands. Ever think of that? I'm just gonna have to move on. We're moving forward. Okay, since this is starting off kind of rough, I was gonna use my Wonder 2 powder to set my makeup. The perfect selfie powder, but I really wanna, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I was gonna use my MAC setting powder, but I'll do what I say. I'll stick to only drugstore affordable makeup. So I'm just gonna set my under eye with this. You know, it's just, it is really a thing. There are just some products that you have to, you know, you're gonna get what you pay for. You gotta, if you want really great products that mix well with pretty much everything that you use, you gotta pay for that. So, okay, so now we're gonna bronze. I'm gonna go in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know this stuff is really great, so if you do want an affordable bronzer, this is definitely the way to go. So we're just gonna bronze up the face. This is one of the best bronzers I've ever used. I absolutely love it. And then to contour, I'm going to use the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I'm gonna use this like first shade. Maybe mixing a couple together. And then I'm gonna take also the yellow like banana powder and put that right underneath my eyes. Yellow setting powder for under your eyes is really nice. It really brightens up your eyes a lot. So I think I'm gonna need a little bit of that. Pretty good stuff. I'm digging it. All right, and we're gonna go in with blush. Okay. From Soap and Glory. This is the Peach Party. So we're gonna swirl all that together. And just throw that on the cheeks. So the Maybelline Master Chrome is actually one of my favorite highlighters. I use this all the time too. It reminds me of my Laura Geller Gilded Honey, which I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, I mean, come on. You know, pretty much just look like you're a freaking disco ball, right? All right, so for eyeshadow, we're gonna use the Morphe 35O palette. This is one of my favorite palettes ever. I think these are like $22 and you get, it's really dirty. Just gonna clean that off really quick. So the palette, super quick eyeshadow look, and then throw on some mascara. Okay, I'm gonna set my eyelids with this shade right here. These don't have names, so I'm just gonna show you the colors. I'm gonna zoom you in. Okay, so I'm just going to put this all over my lid, just to set the concealer that we put on. Give it a good base coat. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with, and we're gonna put this all over the lid as well. This is gonna go in with this like kind of taupe brown. And then just drop it down a little bit lower on my lid. Kind of in the V, outer V area, and then drag it into the crease. And then I'm actually gonna take that same taupey color and the same brush and just rub it all underneath my lid as well. I mean, underneath my eye. And then one last shade, I'm just gonna grab like any of these darker colors, so I'll choose this one right here. And then I'm just literally just placing the tiniest bit on the outer V of my eye just to add like that extra depth by my lash line. Still using the same brush. You can literally use one brush for this whole entire look. So just on that outer V, that's it. And then I'm gonna take just a big fluffy brush, kind of blend everything together. So you're just gonna go over all those colors that you just did and just blend them all together, making sure there's like no harsh lines. Blending it under the eye. I love looks like this because it can be super sloppy and like blown out, but it looks really pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my Ofra Coffee Bean eyeliner. Touch that on the top and bottom lash line. Ugh. I just stabbed my eyeball. So yeah, just like kind of smudging like a brown pencil underneath your lash line. You can even use your finger to smudge it out. Super easy, but it like adds a little bit of that like smoky, dramatic look, but you're not really doing anything, you're just using your finger to smudge it out. And then we are going to use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise and just do a couple coats of mascara. The Rodan And Fields Lash Boost is insane. Like, look at this. Look at how long my lashes are. I don't even have to wear lashes anymore. But, you know, mama likes a little dramatic lash every once in a while. They're like so long that it always hits my lid and it drives me freaking nuts. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys a trick for if you get mascara on your eyelid, if you did like an eyeshadow look, so you don't have to smudge off and rub off all of your eyeshadow. I'm gonna teach you a trick. Give me just a second. Okay, so a little tip, if you guys didn't know this. So my lashes are super long now, so when I put mascara on, I pretty much always get like, it always touches my lid, so I get mascara on top of my eyeshadow. And so many times I've like freaked out and used my finger to lick it and smudge it off, and it just ends up ruining everything. So what you have to do is you have to let that mascara dry completely. So whatever you got on your lid, I'll show you. So like you see how I have little dots of mascara on my lid. So you have to let that completely dry, and then you're gonna take a little spoolie, any type of spoolie, and just scrape off the mascara, and it literally like gets rid of all of it. Just completely takes it off and flakes it off. So you want it to be completely dry first, and then you can just scrape it right off, and it's completely gone. Okay, and then for lips today, I'm gonna use another Milani product. I really actually love their lip products. They're really, really pretty. This color right here in the shade 12, it's called Loved. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. That was really interesting. There definitely are some products that I just can't live without that aren't drugstore brand, but they definitely do have some really fantastic products. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys next week.